£35.5 million to this proposal. This will allow councils at their discretion, and my honourable friend made a very good point about it needing to be tailored to local circumstances, councils at their local discretion to introduce a council tax premium on homes in their area that have been empty for more than 2 years, to provide a stronger incentive for empty homes owners to bring them back into use. And of course that's still possible for that to be coupled with a discount or a free period at the onset of the home being empty, and I think it will be important for local councils to configure their profile of charging accordingly. I've already commented on the new homes bonus, but I would just say that in the first year of new homes bonus funding being given to councils, £19 million of it can be attributed to empty homes coming back into use. As I've already said, in Kirklees, 307, but I say they've got further to go than Bradford nearby, which brought 1,500 back into use, with an equivalent budget coming back to the council. So again, my honourable friend might want to speak in the polite way, challenge possibly his council to say, what's wrong with Kirklees compared to Bradford? Let's get those empty homes back into use. Now, it was a rhetorical question, Mr. Deputy Speaker. I've no intention of responding to it. In addition to these measures, and separately, my right honourable friend has announced the housing market renewal transition funding of £71 million to help families trapped in half-empty and abandoned streets as a consequence of Labour's controversial regeneration scheme introduced in 2002, and far too often actually managing the decline of an area rather than fulfilling its task of regenerating an area. Now, following the spending review announcement, separate housing market renewal funding ended this year, but £35.5 million is being allocated to develop transitional scheme intended to help those people. And this fund will be a match funding scheme generating overall about £71 million, as I said, to resolve the worst problems in the 5 most challenged areas of Merseyside, East Lancashire, North Staffordshire, Hull and Teesside. Now, my honourable friend from Cleethorpes raised the point about the use of shops, a conversion of shops into houses. Certainly the government is very much aware of the opportunities there, and we are consulting on some changes of use classes which might make conversion to housing a simpler proposition in future in planning terms as well. I think it only remains for me to comment on the right to rescue that my honourable friend from Colne Valley suggested might be useful. It will be difficult, I have to say, to combine that with the action we're taking to prevent squatting, on which I'm sure he's equally keen to see action. Empty homes are a vital resource for the housing market. We need to get more of them back into use sooner, and I look forward to working with honourable members and friends all round the House in doing so in the next few years.
Hear, hear.
The question is that this House do now adjourn. As many as are of that opinion say aye. Aye. The contrary, no. I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it. Order. Order.